What if the very foods you've been avoiding are actually what your body needs most after 60? For years, you may have gotten used to cutting out fats, watching your calories, or staying away from anything that looks too tasty because you thought it wasn't good for you. But today, I want you to forget what you thought was true and open your mind to a simple fact. After 60, good health isn't about eating less, it's about eating right. Your body isn't what it was at 30 or 40. You might feel tired after meals instead of energized. You may notice your blood sugar creeping up even if you're not eating many sweets. Your legs feel heavier, your memory isn't as sharp. And you tell yourself, I guess this is just aging. But what if the everyday foods you trust, like whole grain bread, fruit yogurt, or heart-healthy cereals, are secretly triggering inflammation, spiking your blood sugar, and quietly weakening your body? That's why more and more seniors across America are changing the way they eat. Not to lose weight, not to follow the latest keto or paleo trend, but to stay sharp, independent, and full of life for as long as possible. Why? Because they've discovered something surprising. There are certain foods with no sugar and no starch that are packed with the exact nutrients your body craves after 60. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 8 foods that are nearly free of sugar and carbs, yet they support your heart, brain, joints, and blood sugar levels. Plus, real stories from seniors who tried them and felt the difference. And most importantly, how to use them daily without extreme diets or complicated cooking. If you've ever felt like, I'm doing everything right, but my health keeps getting worse, then this might be exactly what you've been missing. And especially, food number 3 on this list has helped many seniors avoid taking blood pressure meds, yet hardly anyone talks about it. So let's begin with a humble vegetable that just might be the key to keeping your energy, memory, and independence alive every single day.
1. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. When people hear eat your greens, they often think of something bland, something you eat just to fill your plate or feel less guilty. But if you're over 60, leafy greens aren't just a side dish. They're a powerful way to protect your memory, muscles, and joints. We're talking about spinach, kale, and Swiss chard, deep green vegetables that grow low to the ground but are packed so full of nutrients they're often called the kings of greens. Just 1 cup of raw spinach contains about 1 gram of carbs, most of which is fiber, and virtually no sugar. But here's what you do get. Vitamin A boosts your immune system. Vitamin C helps your cells recover. Vitamin K keeps your bones strong. Folate and magnesium support heart, brain, and blood pressure, and a host of antioxidants that fight aging from the inside out. Let me tell you about Margaret, age 68. She thought she was eating fairly healthy, but every afternoon she'd feel bloated, tired, and mentally foggy. Her doctor suggested cutting back on carbs and adding more leafy greens. So she made a simple change. She swapped her lunchtime sandwich for a spinach salad with boiled eggs and olive oil. And within 2 weeks, she noticed. Her stomach felt lighter, no more afternoon bloating. Her mind was noticeably clearer after lunch. And most surprising of all, the aching in her joints started to fade. She said, I didn't go on a diet. I just changed what I put on my plate. And that's the key. You don't have to give up your favorite foods, just make smarter swaps. Here are a few easy ways to enjoy leafy greens every day. Lightly sauté kale with garlic and olive oil, just 3 minutes. Toss raw spinach with eggs, walnuts, and lemon juice for a refreshing salad. Add greens to your omelet or simmer them with mushrooms for a simple soup. Pro tip: have leafy greens with lunch or dinner. They help stabilize blood sugar in the afternoon and may even help you sleep more deeply at night. Now get ready, because the next food on this list may help your body flush out excess sugar and hardly anyone knows about it. 2. Broccoli and cauliflower, the silent duo that fights inflammation and balances blood sugar after 60. We're often drawn to foods labeled as superfoods, expensive, exotic, flown in from halfway around the world. But there are two humble vegetables you probably already have in your kitchen, quietly working wonders inside the bodies of seniors every single day. They're called broccoli and cauliflower. Not flashy, not trendy, but when it comes to life after 60, these two are natural powerhouses helping to fight inflammation, support stable blood sugar, and protect your clarity of mind. Why? Because they're non-starchy vegetables. That means no sugar, very low in carbohydrates, and incredibly rich in soluble fiber, vitamin C, and sulforaphane, a powerful antioxidant compound found in cruciferous veggies.
Here's why that matters. Fiber slows down digestion. So instead of sugar flooding your bloodstream after a meal, it's released slowly. That keeps blood sugar stable and prevents dangerous spikes. That's especially important for seniors. As we age, the pancreas weakens, insulin becomes less efficient, and pre-diabetes can sneak in even if you don't eat many sweets. Let me tell you about Harold, age 72. He once said, "I feel rusty every morning." His knees ached, getting out of bed was hard, and he felt exhausted even after a full night's sleep. He chalked it up to aging until his wife made one small change. 3 nights a week, she started roasting broccoli and cauliflower with olive oil, garlic, and a pinch of sea salt. And after just 1 month, he got out of bed faster in the morning. His knees didn't ache as much, and during a checkup, his blood pressure had dropped by several points without any new medication. No pills, no strict diets, just real food, the right food. Here's how to enjoy them at home. Roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes with a drizzle of olive oil. Lightly steam, then sauté with grass-fed butter or mushrooms. Toss into a veggie soup or mix into a fresh salad. Pro tip: having this dish at dinner can help curb late-night hunger and keep your blood sugar steady through the night. Have you ever cooked with these two veggies before? Drop your favorite recipe or tip in the comments. You never know who might need exactly what you figured out. Up next, we'll look at a food that contains 0 sugar or starch, yet it protects your brain, supports your heart, and may sharpen your memory in just a few short weeks. 3. Fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, no sugar, no starch, but a supercharger for your brain and heart. After leafy greens, it's time we head to the sea, because there's a group of foods that's delicious, easy to prepare, contains 0 sugar or starch, yet delivers powerful benefits for your memory, heart health, and mental clarity after 60.
We're talking about fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Why fatty? Because these fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, a type of healthy fat known to reduce inflammation, protect nerve cells, and lower the risk of stroke. More importantly, they contain no carbs, no sugar, and they're loaded with vitamin D, supports immunity and bone health. Vitamin B12 fuels your brain and energy. Selenium and antioxidants protect blood vessels and brain cells. A major study from Harvard University found that older adults with higher levels of omega-3 in their blood maintained better memory, had lower rates of cognitive decline, and were far less likely to develop heart disease. No supplements needed. Just eating fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week made a real difference. Let me share the story of Helen, age 73.
She used to struggle with mild brain fog, forgetting small things, mixing up dates, and feeling moody without reason. At her daughter's suggestion, she began eating salmon twice a week, just roasted with lemon and dill. After just 2 months, the forgetful moments almost disappeared. Her mood felt more balanced and positive, and she found herself enjoying books again without dozing off halfway through. It doesn't take much. Here are some easy ways to add fatty fish to your week. Roast salmon with lemon slices and a dash of pepper, ready in 15 minutes. Add canned sardines, choose ones in olive oil, to salads or tofu dishes. Pan-sear mackerel and serve it with steamed greens or broccoli. A quick tip? Go for wild-caught fish when possible, or canned options without sugary sauces. Don't love the fishy smell? Use lemon juice or fresh ginger while cooking. It helps neutralize the odor and aids digestion too. And if you're thinking, fish is a hassle, just remember, one small piece of salmon a week could help protect your memory for years to come. Coming up next, we revisit an old friend, misunderstood for decades, but now known to be one of the best breakfast choices for seniors who want stable blood sugar all day long.
4. Eggs, the old-school breakfast that's actually a no-sugar, no-starch superfood for life after 60. For years, eggs were unfairly blamed. They were linked to high cholesterol, heart problems, and many older adults stopped eating them altogether. Instead, people turned to toast, oatmeal, or breakfast cereals thinking those were the healthier choices. But now, science says the opposite. One large egg contains virtually no sugar, no starch, and yet it's loaded with nutrients that matter more than ever after age 60. Choline feeds your brain cells and sharpens memory. Lutein and zeaxanthin protect your eyes from age-related vision loss. High-quality protein supports your muscles, bones, and helps prevent falls. Vitamin D, B12, and selenium strengthen your heart, immune system, and bone health. And here's the kicker. Eggs don't raise your bad cholesterol the way people once feared. In fact, when eaten with leafy greens and healthy fats, they help balance your blood lipids. Take the story of Claire, age 63. She used to skip breakfast or grab a quick slice of toast with jam. By 10 a.m., she'd feel mentally foggy, slight hand tremors, irritable and unfocused. Then her doctor suggested a change. She started eating 2 boiled eggs with half an avocado each morning. No sugar, no starch. And within just 1 week, she felt alert in the mornings. No coffee needed. No more mid-morning crashes. And best of all, her mood felt lighter and calmer throughout the day. Eggs are incredibly versatile. Try them boiled with sliced veggies or avocado, as an omelet with spinach, onions, and bell peppers, steamed with mushroom or bone broth, mixed into a fresh veggie soup or salad. One important reminder, don't skip the yolk. That's where the choline, lutein, and vitamin D live, the nutrients seniors need most. Were you once afraid of eggs because of cholesterol? Don't let old myths stop you from enjoying one of the healthiest, most affordable, and easiest to cook brain and muscle foods out there. Up next, if you often find yourself reaching for crackers, sweet fruits, or cereal in the afternoon, the next food is your secret weapon to reverse blood sugar swings and keep your energy steady all day long. 5. Nuts and seeds, the afternoon counterattack against blood sugar crashes and brain fog. Do your afternoons feel like this? You're tired, sleepy, you can't focus, or suddenly crave a snack like cookies, candy, or sweet fruit. That's a red flag. It means your blood sugar is on a roller coaster, spiking fast, then crashing hard. And over time, that can wear down your pancreas, drain your energy, and even hurt your memory. But don't worry, there's a simple fix. A group of tiny foods that don't need to be cooked, are easy to carry, and can help you
keep blood sugar stable for hours, lower inflammation, sleep better at night, and the best part? They contain zero sugar or bad starch. We're talking about nuts and seeds, almonds, chia seeds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds. Each one is packed with healthy fats like omega-3 and omega-6, rich in magnesium, zinc, and fiber, and has a glycemic index close to 0. Why is magnesium so important? It helps relax your muscles, prevent nighttime leg cramps, keep your heartbeat and blood pressure steady. The healthy fats and protein in these snacks help you feel full longer, stop sugar cravings, keep energy levels balanced. Take Tony, age 70. He used to snack on 2 oatmeal cookies every afternoon. At first, he'd feel a boost, but just before dinner, he'd crash hard. Then he made a small switch. A handful of almonds, a small cup of chia pudding. The results? No more blood sugar crashes, better sleep, and no more leg cramps at night. Here's how to use them. For dry nuts, like almonds or pumpkin seeds, eat a small handful, about 10 to 15 nuts. For chia seeds, soak 2 teaspoons in almond milk or warm water for 4 to 6 hours. Add cinnamon or unsweetened cacao for flavor. Sprinkle seeds on a salad, sugar-free oatmeal, or pair with a boiled egg. Pro tip: keep a small bag of nuts in your purse or car. It can save you from making a bad food choice when hunger hits. What do you usually snack on in the afternoon? Try switching to nuts and feel the difference in your energy, focus, and sleep. Coming up next, you'll be surprised by a soft, fatty food once blamed for causing weight gain, but turns out it may be nature's best medicine for your heart and blood sugar.
6. Avocados. Once feared as too fatty, now a senior's best friend after 60. Many older adults still worry, "I'm too old to eat avocados. They'll make me gain weight." Or, "Avocados are full of fat. That's bad for diabetics, right?" But this is one of the biggest myths in modern nutrition. Because the fat in avocados, it's one of the healthiest kinds of fat your body can absorb. Avocados are virtually sugar-free, extremely low in starch thanks to their high soluble fiber content, and rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind that lowers bad cholesterol, or LDL, raises good cholesterol, or HDL, and improves insulin sensitivity. And that matters because after 60, your risk of artery damage, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes increases significantly. Eating the right fats can help you stay full longer, reduce sugar cravings, keep your blood sugar steady throughout the day. Let me tell you about Joanne, age 66. She used to avoid avocados, thinking they'd make her gain weight. She ate low-fat salads with fat-free dressing, but always felt hungry soon after, and often craved pastries in the afternoon. Then she spoke with a nutritionist who gave her one simple tip: add half an avocado to your lunch every day. After just 3 weeks, she stayed full much longer, her snack cravings disappeared, her bad cholesterol, or LDL, dropped, and her good cholesterol, or HDL, went up. And best of all, her blood sugar remained stable. No more afternoon crashes. Here are a few easy and tasty ways to enjoy avocados. Slice and pair with boiled eggs, salads, or roasted veggies. Mash with lemon, garlic, and sea salt for a healthy guacamole. Grate on eggs or keto toast. Blend into a sugar-free smoothie with almond milk and a dash of cinnamon. Pro tip: eating avocado at lunch helps you stay satisfied until dinner and reduces the urge to snack on sugary treats later. Used to think avocados would make you fat? It's time to think again, because this might just be your most trustworthy ally for heart health and stable blood sugar after 60. Next up, we'll explore a food you don't even need to chew. Just one spoonful a day can quietly protect your blood vessels, your memory, and reduce inflammation throughout your entire body. 7. Extra virgin olive oil. 1 tablespoon a day to protect your heart, memory, and fight inflammation. Some of the most powerful foods don't need to be chewed. They don't need to be cooked or prepared in complicated ways, yet they quietly support your health every single day. Extra virgin olive oil is a perfect example. It's just an oil, but don't let that fool you. It contains no sugar, no starch, and it's rich in monounsaturated fats, excellent for heart health. Polyphenols, especially oleocanthal, which fights inflammation like a natural ibuprofen. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects your brain and nerve cells.
A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, JACC, found that older adults who use olive oil regularly have a lower risk of stroke, better memory retention, and even longer average lifespans. That's not a coincidence. If you look at long-living cultures like in Greece, Italy, and Spain, olive oil is part of their daily lives, not as a supplement, but as a cultural staple in nearly every meal. Take Eleanor, age 71. She used to cook with margarine and animal fats. She experienced mild leg swelling, unstable blood pressure, and often felt tired after meals. Then she made the switch. She stopped using margarine, started using extra virgin olive oil instead, drizzled over veggies, in her salads, and even added a spoonful to her morning eggs. Just 1 month later, her blood pressure came down. She said, "I feel lighter, no more bloating or sluggishness after eating." And her doctor noted better vascular flexibility and less inflammation. Here's how to start using it daily. Use olive oil instead of regular cooking oil for sautéing vegetables or eggs. Make a simple salad dressing with olive oil, lemon juice, sea salt, and black pepper instead of mayo-based dressings. Drizzle it over roasted broccoli or cauliflower. Important tip: always choose cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. Avoid heavily refined or diluted blends. Just 1 small spoonful can make a big difference. You don't have to change your entire meal, just change your oil. And finally, we'll reveal a food that once got a bad reputation for being too salty or too fatty, but turns out it's a secret weapon for stronger bones, better satiety, and blood sugar control for older adults. 8. Cheese, once blamed for weight gain, now a surprising ally for strong bones, lasting fullness, and steady blood sugar. For years, cheese made the do-not-eat list for older adults. Why? Too much fat, too much salt. It'll raise your cholesterol and make you gain weight. But here's the truth. That's only true for heavily processed cheese loaded with additives and fillers. If you choose the right kind, especially natural aged cheeses, cheese becomes one of the best foods for bone strength, appetite control, and even blood sugar stability. Here's what sets natural cheese apart: virtually no sugar, very low in starch, and packed with calcium, vitamin K2, and phosphorus, all crucial for strong, healthy bones. Full of healthy fats and protein that keep you fuller longer and reduce cravings. And here's something especially important after age 60. Vitamin K2 helps guide calcium into your bones instead of letting it build up in your arteries, a leading cause of atherosclerosis. Just ask Helen, age 74. She used to snack on cookies, dried fruit, or flavored yogurt in the afternoons. Over time, she noticed her weight slowly crept up, her blood sugar was unpredictable, and she craved food in the evening. Then a nutritionist gave her a simple tip. Swap your afternoon snacks for a few slices of aged cheddar with fresh cucumber. After 4 weeks, her cravings dropped dramatically. Her blood sugar stayed stable all afternoon. And best of all, she didn't gain a single pound. Best cheese types for older adults? Aged hard cheeses like cheddar, Parmesan, or Swiss. Easier to digest, naturally low in lactose, higher in vitamin K2 than soft cheeses. Easy ways to enjoy them: pair with raw veggies, cucumber, or walnuts. Sprinkle shredded cheese on a salad or sunny-side-up eggs. Use as an afternoon snack instead of crackers or sweet fruit. One quick note: if you're sensitive to lactose, opt for aged cheese. Most of the lactose is broken down during fermentation. A few slices of the right cheese won't make you gain weight. They'll help strengthen your bones, balance your blood sugar, and keep you full, a natural way. And there you have it. We've explored 8 powerful foods, all low in sugar, low in starch, yet incredibly helpful for staying healthy, sharp, and independent after 60. We've just explored 8 simple yet powerful foods free from sugar, free from starch, and free from fuss, but loaded with the core nutrients your body needs after 60.
Let's recap. Leafy greens support memory, immunity, and bone health. Broccoli and cauliflower slow down blood sugar spikes and fight inflammation. Fatty fish fuel your brain and heart. Eggs, a simple, nutrient-rich breakfast. Nuts and seeds curb cravings and keep your energy stable. Avocados, healthy fats that balance cholesterol and insulin. Olive oil, liquid gold for your blood vessels and brain. Natural cheese strengthens bones, satisfies hunger, and stabilizes blood sugar. And the best part? You don't need to eat them all at once. Just start with one small change, like adding a handful of nuts in the afternoon or switching your cooking oil to extra virgin olive oil. That alone is a step forward. Remember, eating right isn't about trying to feel 30 again. It's about doing what you love when you're 70, 80, even 90. Not just living longer, but living better, clearer, and independently. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Out of these 8 foods, which ones have you tried? How has your body responded? Is there a food you used to avoid, but now feel ready to bring back? Share your thoughts, your tips, or your questions in the comments below. You never know. Your experience might inspire someone else walking the same path. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our upcoming content on nutrition and senior health. And in the next video, we'll talk about one very common mistake in everyday meals, a mistake that might be sabotaging your health efforts even if you're already eating clean and right. Don't miss it, because once you understand this one thing, every change you're making today will become even more effective. See you in the next video, and until then, stay healthy, stay independent, and full of energy every single day.